Hello, guys. Very good afternoon to the new series of this second wave. So we have started the new series and we have come up with the new webinar sessions on different modules. So I will start this session. And thank you so much, guys, for joining today's session and investing your time into this session. Hope everything goes well and we'll get a productive or a valuable today's session. I'm admitting each and every attendee, so requesting all of the guys to please unmute yourself. And in this FAQ session, I'll give you a chance to unmute yourself. So I'll request all the attendees to please mute them. So before just jumping on to today's webinar and just announcing the panelist and trying to provide you the agenda, I'll just give you some brief that what new is there in Orange Technolab or with what new we are coming up. So as you can see on the screen, we are coming up as an HCM solution partner in coming months. So apart from the recruitment, we are coming up with the onboarding process, which will be a full-fledged process into the system itself. We will come itself into the talent profile as well. We will come with an in-depth learning module, in-depth learning and development module. In few of the months, we are going to launch the performance management system with the 360-degree. We are coming up with the advanced expense and travel module. We are also going to launch a few of the core HR modules as well. Apart from this, we are also coming up with the career planning and succession. And as you all know, we do already have the payroll, leave absence, time management things into our system. So we are coming up with a few of the things which are highlighted into the cream color. So we are going to launch those things soon in a couple of the months and hope all our existing client would like this and can take benefit of this solution. Let's just talk about the employee life cycle as we are going to talk about the performance management system in this VUCA world. We should not forget about the life cycle. So basically, an employee or an candidate or a person who is applying for the vacancy, he's going to be a candidate, he'll be pre-screened by the organization. There would be a recruitment process, there would be a post-recruitment, there would be an onboarding process. And after that, there would be a development process, their self-development, their grooming would be there. The grooming would be related to their social culture, the grooming would be related to their organizational culture. And post that, the employee is going to be retained. And after that, if the employee has got development or progress into their position, into their financial path, then they might leave the organization. So there is an offboarding process. So what I am going to highlight is the development process, wherein there are two aspects. We have to keep a regular check on the performance of each and every employee. And the second is L&D, learning and development. If you are checking the performance on a regular basis of each and every employee, then you find out few of the things, or we can say few of the gaps. To fulfill those gaps, you're going to have a learning management. So right now we are just discussing about performance management and how we have to check the performance of each and every employee. So we are going to demonstrate those kind of things in today's session. So before just jumping onto the agenda, I would like to highlight few of the things like the VUCA. The VUCA stands for volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. Everyone knows that something is happening in this performance management. There's something which is not right in this COVID situation. every company is trying to figure out something like what to do, what innovative ideas we should get, how to measure the performance of each and every employee in this COVID situation. And when you compare your targets or your goals with your previous year, you find it that those goals were irrelevant as compared to today's situation. They were irresistant or unreasonable. At that moment, you think there is a demand of a vision, there is a demand of a new thing, there is a demand of a focused approach to measure those progresses. And that time, Ultimatic's performance management solution comes in. Even I can share a few of the things, like few researchers suggest that to continuous performance, to measure the continuous performance of each and every employee, might be there would be an answer to those scenarios. Continuous performance management would be the answer to those findings wherein you are thinking to get the new ideas for checking a performance. We need to have take a feedback or conversation on more frequently. We have to set short-term goals. We have to provide a approach which is month-on-month basis, not on quarterly. As of now, we are doing quarterly audits, or we are checking the performance on quarterly basis, or we are checking the performance on 6 monthly basis. But might be few of researchers suggest that shorter term goals can provide you good benefits. Shorter term goals can provide you good productivity. So into today's session, we are going to provide you those kind of guidance only. I personally share a few of the points, like this session would be a great learning session for all of the guys. And we just wanted to run this session as an opportunity. We are here to provide you assistance to how you can create your performance management goals for the employees. And humans are, we also know that humans are not doing well. That's the reason we are trying to track the performances, right? That's the only reason we are trying to track the performances. Everybody knows there is something is not right. So in today's session, we are going to highlight few of the points, few of the things wherein we will pull apart those things, and we will try to understand those things, like how we can create a good performance measure kind of thing, wherein we can get a productivity, or we can get a good growth of employee. So today's agenda is to how to prepare a genuine or a standard or a focused employee performance appraisal. We will get a walkthrough on how to initiate KPIs. I'm so sorry, Rajiv Dubeji, I'm just muting you.
Correct, sir.
So sorry, guys. So we will see the walkthrough of how we can initiate the KPIs and get approved it frequently with our team members, with our seniors, and we will see how to initiate appraisals for employees. And we will also audit, or we can say we will verify those things. We will track all the things into this performance management system. And one more thing, which is very important, that's a graphical view representation, like how the graphical view representation can helps us really to take the decisions of increments or appraisals of each and every employee through Ultimatic's payroll and HRMS system. So this was the agenda. Let's quickly move on to today's panelist. So with us today, Mr. Ankur Patel is there. He is the Managing Director of Orange Technolab, and along with him, Ms. Bhavna Singla is there. She is Implementation Manager of Orange Technolab thing. Most of the people know both of them. Might be everyone knows them. So these two are the panelists who are going to give you a full in-depth demonstration of performance management system. So yeah, I hope everyone would get a really valuable information from today's session, and I am giving this session to Mr. Ankur Patel for briefing. Over to you, Mr. Ankur Patel.
Yeah, thank you, Sonia.
Your voice is not coming, so can you just your voice is not coming?
Yes, Chandan, are you able to hear voice?
No. From starting it was mute.
Okay, okay, fine.
Uh, Good afternoon, everyone. Hope everyone can hear me.
Yes.
Chintan, Bhavna, can you just help me out? Everybody is able to hear voice of Mr. Ankur Patel?
No.
Okay,
Not.
let me just check the mic once.
No, I'm also not unable. I'm also unable to listen, Ankur sir.
Okay, thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you can hear me now.
Yes, it is fine now.
Okay.
Yes,
And I
yes.
warmly welcome all of the team members of Orange Technolab team and the valuable customer to spending a time for today's session. Uh, I was discussing about the modules which Sonia has shared, like recruitment, onboarding, offboarding, which are the new features coming with Orange Ultimate X in this year. And the chatbot also is a one of our team members. Now coming to the today's sessions like PMS, performance management is very important, which based on the organization and effectiveness, certain companies do monthly base of performing measuring. Some company do it quarterly or 6 monthly, and major of a company does on the yearly base confirm. Based on our research and our experience with different customer like automobile industry, manufacturing industry, we find out that KRA and KPI are being defined at an employee level, yes, sometimes by their manager. And they acknowledge it, they do the self-evaluation. At the end of a closer of a performance, the company get a full details like which employees stand where and what are the need of a training, whether his employee is being performing as per the job role or whether he's been satisfied. The reason is to identify and the PMS system help the organization to do it. As all of us, we are into the HR, IT, and the business owner. We know that the organization has a different stake, like employee joining. Then the once he join, the employee gets stable. Maybe it takes 3 to 6 months. After then he started doing performing, then the career growth need to be also taken care. The same employee then goes to the mentoring phase, and that mentoring phase finally reach to the leadership. He leads the team, he became the team and help the organization and other team members. So today the business scenario has lot been changed, like people are working from home. The goals of previous year were different and goals for current year may be different. This impact the business model also. So without taking much time, let me introduce my colleague, Ms. Bhavna, who will take through or have a walkthrough with PMS system and help you to understand it. And after this session, everyone will get the PPT. So we can have a one-to anyone. If you have any question, then at the end we can have a one-to-one FAQs. Yeah, thank you. And over to Bhavna.
Thank you, sir. So, hello, good afternoon, everyone. Hope you are safe and healthy at your home. So, I'm Bhavna. Overall experience, I have 10 plus years of experience in IT industry, currently working as implementation manager with Orange Technolab from past 1.8 years. So, we're implementing and providing support for Orange payroll and HRMS. Yes, truly said by Mr. Ankur that managing performance is very important factor for growing for all industry. And as per my industry growing and current scenarios or challenges we are facing, it is very difficult to measure performance of all the employees and keep a track of it. And maintain the data for the same so that we can compare it and we can value find it out how good it has been done by our employees. So to help you with same, Orange has come up with PMS software. So let's see how we can do in our system. So right now I'm sharing my screen with you. So hopefully my screen will be visible to everyone within few minutes. And if it's visible, just tell me it's visible so that we can move ahead accordingly. Hello, Miss Sonia, can you help me? My screen is visible?
Yes, Bhavna, your screen is visible.
Okay, so as per discussed by Ms. Sonia and Mr. Ankur, today we'll be focusing on these particular points in our software. So we'll see how those things can be done exactly in this software. So where will be first point will be how the KPI initiation can be done at different levels, whether it is at admin level. Yes, am I audible?
Can you just keep your slide on full screen mode?
Okay, yeah, sure. I tried that only. Is it not on full screen mode?
No.
But I am able to view as it is on full screen mode.
Fine, no issues. Continue.
Okay. So here we'll be discussing a few points like how we can KPI initiation. I was there at KPI initiation. How KPI initiation can be done in by system. As per Orange PMS software, we have provided the facilities that KPI initiation can be done in 3 ways as per organization demand. Like one is we can do it at admin point. Admin can do it on designation level wise and can do a bulk input while setting the goals or KPI initiation for all the employees at their level. And thirdly is initiating it, where the employee himself will able to fill their goals and will get it approved as per their authority level so that their goals can be monitored closely, which may be meeting as per their requirements in the company. So the goals should be proper. That's the main criteria for this goal initialization. Second, when it comes, then once the goals are approved, goals can also be set at a different level. It is totally our wish if you want to set it by half yearly, quarterly, or yearly. Then second comes the appraisal. Once the goal is set, then we goes for the appraisal. So we should directly see in the system only. So I just share my screen with you all. So if we are able going to do it from admin, if we are responding admin, even HR able want to import goals for each and every employee, they can do it from appraisal and employee KPA, where they will be able to import the goals from import section. And if they want to add it in property for particular employees or for particular designation wise due to some criteria, they can go and add it over here. Other than this, third method will be, this is KPA initiation, which can be done from, this is the navigation for the same appraisal initiation.
Bhavna, sorry, but your screen is not visible.
My screen is not visible. Okay, I do share it again, sir.
Please share it again.
Bhavna, just make it full screen because we are not able to see the PPT properly.
Right now it's not PPT, Sonia, it's system. I'm sharing my Chrome, or I can send Mozilla screen with you. It's on live system. So is it visible to everyone right now?
No.
No.
Okay, I do share it again. Actually, I don't know what's the issue. I do share it again. One second, just.
Yeah, if you are ready, Bhavna, just share the full screen.
Yes, sir, I have shared my screen. Is it full? I just want to know. My screen is showing me here as a sharing. It is already shared.
Now it's visible.
It's visible to
Yes,
everyone?
now it's visible. Yes.
Okay. Sorry for interruption. I start with again where I was. I have just discussed the KPA part. If we want to add KPA from employee side, we can add it through navigation is this employee KPA. So if our circumstances are there for 1 or 2 employees, HR need to add, he can simply go and click on add button and can add the KPI. And if it is for bulk, they are doing for whole organization, they can simply use our import sheet. Other than this, if we want to initiate the KPA, the KPA initiation can be done from appraisal initiation. Both the initiations will be done from here only. First, we'll be discussing for KPA. If we can see over here, this is the screen. Once the initiation is done, records will be coming over here with the different statuses. What is the status of your KPA? And secondly, we have 3 options over here. One is delete and extend. What does extend means? Extend is we have a window for it. KPI goal setting will be open for all the employees for a particular set of time frame, like for 1 month, 15 days or a week. So if within that time employee is not able to submit his KPI, then we need to extend it from here, else employee won't be able to submit. So once if some employees have not able to submit by 26, then we have to extend his window so that he may able to submit. So this is the time frame which we have kept for it. So how initiation can be done? If we click over an add button, while clicking on add button, we'll get the different filters where we can add at different level. So like we have here branch level. So if you want to do the KPI at branch level, we can set the KPI at branch level. We have different branches, then grade wise, designation wise and department wise. So bulk KPI initiation can be done. Initiation can be done in a full mode. Here I will be just showing to do it for an employee, just how it can be done. So like for example, I took one employee, this one employee. So whichever employee I will take, this employee will be coming and we need to just click on go button. See, like here all the employees have came. So whichever employee we want to click, we can click over here, send to reporting manager and send directly to performance assessment. It won't matter in KPA. KPA will be for reporting manager. If authority approves we are setting. If you want that KPA should be approved at second level also, we need to click over and select the name from the drop down list, which can be further copied for all the employees. Same thing can be done from group head. Once the KPA installation is done, we can save it. 2-3 major points are there. This start date will be the date where we can start the window. This will be end the window. Time span, we need to measure it. Second is duration. So the evaluation type is interim or final, means you are setting goals for interim, means quarterly, half yearly or monthly, or you are doing it for final. And this is the duration to capture from which to which month you are doing it. So this is the fact. So once we save it, it will be going directly to employee. So here employee will be getting a mail for it, as well as he will be getting the notification over there in a tab. So we can see over here, this Ms. Bhavna is one of the employee. She has set her KPI self-assessment. So we'll be getting notification. Okay, 1 second. I just open it. So we'll be getting the notification as employee KPA.
Bhavna, it is another window, so maybe we are not receiving the notification. So can you just share it again?
So every time it will be same thing that every time we need to share it again. Okay, I just share it. So are we able to see my screen? Is I'm again visible to everyone? Sorry, it is thing is I'm using 2 to 3 browsers, and I think so I'm mingling between the 2 browsers. So it is the thing I have to reshare my screens. So am I visible right now? So I just go ahead. See, we have initiated the KPI for 0011, Mr. Raj, and we are able to get the notification over here as employee KPA. He will be getting a mail also for employee KPA. So once we click over here, so right now it is in draft mode because we have already done and saved it. So employee can save it in draft mode also. He can add it. If we'll be adding new, all the things will be blank. And here, like we have added for all the 3 records. So, but total weightage always will be 100. So if you want to fix a weightage, yes, we can fix it up. In front of you, I will be adding 4th row for an employee. So I'm just giving it as a score. It's 80. So we'll be giving 20 and we'll be mentioning the date. Completion date for my KPA, for my goal settings. Till when it will be done. Moreover, if we have any subordinate documents or we have already pre-planned KPA for this particular KPA type, yes, we can do that as an attachment. So here we can give our comments, and right now, earlier it was saved as a draft. Right now I can save it as a submit mode. So as soon as my KPA is submitted from my side, it will be received by my manager. So let's log in to his manager and cross check this in. So here I am logged in with my manager. So here we'll be seeing that he has got a KPA initiation, KPA setting approval. So whenever we are getting mails for KPA, we'll be getting notification as this. And if we are getting something for approval, we'll be getting mail like this. So I just go for KPA setting approval. So here we'll be get to know that which one is approved by manager, which one is pending. So it is submitted by appraisal. So his manager can go and check for the same. He can give his comment. He can change it if he's not happy. He's not happy with the, we can say, with the KPA employee has said, whether it need to be more relevant or more briefing. He can send it back for review. So once you click on send back for review and save it, it will be directly going back to an employee. For again, employee need to correct it as per the comments given by his manager. Then again, it will be going from the same path. So suppose it is my reporting manager. If he go for send back for review, again it will be going to Mr. Raj. He will be refilling it and saving it. Once he save it, again that full flow will be processed back. Again it will be going to Mr. Chintan, then HOD, then group head. So same way it will be moving at, and if everything seems to be fine, reporting manager can give his comment and send back for further approvals. So if at a time of initialization, if we have mentioned other approval authorities also, Other than reporting manager, we have given HOD, we have given group head. Then surely after his approval, it will be going for their approval. If nothing, then here the process will be closed. So I have saved it. So once the KPI are done by the manager can also will have a view over here. Everything he can view from here. What all KPI approvals he has given, he will be able to view from the menu side. So right now, again, now KPI has been done as per settings we have done in a system. So we can go and check for it. I share my screen again. So hopefully my screen will be visible again. We are back on our screen. And right now we have come up with another part. We will be doing the appraisal initiation. So right now, before that, whatever records, whether we are doing KPI from their side or her side, every record will be coming in employee KPI only with a different statuses. If it is in approved state, it will be coming in approved state. If it is in draft state, it will be coming in a draft stage. And if it is submitted by an employee but not approved by a manager, it will be coming in submitted status. So this status can be easily tracked by an HR to get to know how many employees were my KPIs. It is the one point. Second is again comes with the appraisal initiation. So once the KPI are done, we are done with it. We can get to know each and every status over here itself also. Like you can see from all these 4 employees, they are from marketing and account, and it has been approved by the reporting manager. So we get to know good status that it is already approved by the reporting manager. So here we also get to know the information, how many levels of authority we have set for him, whether it's HOD, group head, or it was just reporting manager. So I was done with reporting manager. If they are approved, so for mine work is done. Right now we'll be going for KPI initialization. Appraisal initialization. Appraisal can also be done in same way. It will be also initiated in the same way. Let me open and show you. So once if you are doing KPI, then we just need to keep on appraisal. Again, we have the filters. If we want to do it at a branch level, department level, so bulk we can do it as we were doing in KPI. Second thing is, if I'm doing for particular employee, I'll just show you. We need to start window and end window, which financier we are going for it. One major factor we need to keep it in mind is, if we are doing appraisal last time also, then that cycle need to be completed before we go for next appraisal cycle. So suppose I am doing appraisal for 2021 also, then it need to be completed first before we go for 21 to 22. So that, and if you are doing intermediate, mean to say interim like quarterly or half yearly, then it need to be taken care that in half yearly also that your cycle should be completed before we initiate the new cycle. Our system won't allow you to do. So if here I'm going for final, if you want to evaluate for interim will give you if you are going for interim, or final will be final. So here I will be going for final itself only. We just click on go. So here we have different options. Sent to reporting manager. Sent to reporting manager means what goal setting has been done by an employee will not be evaluated by an employee. So for example, if I have set my some goals, I won't be giving any rating for it. Directly my reporting manager will be taking care of it. So if I click on it, it won't be coming to me. It will be directly going to my reporting manager. Then comes the send directly to performance assessment. Like suppose we have set the goals, but due to lockdown, some situation we are not able to fulfill those goals. But we want to measure the employee performances on other factors, whether he was good at working, other factors are there. So we can directly go for other assessments. Other than KPI, we can measure performance in 2 other ways, that is potential and performance. So what the potential an employee is holding, and with that potential, what performance is giving to a company, we can measure with two different aspects. We'll see it later on. I will show you in current scenarios. So this is directly, if we click on this scenario, then KPI part will be fully skipped. Okay. If we are going with the normal process, then we just need to click this part and we just need to click on reporting manager. So if we need to click on reporting manager, it means it is done, and it will be directly first going to Mr. Shivam. He will be filling his self-initialization, what I have done in my past year. I will be submitting relevant documents, other things, and then we'll be going to reporting manager. So again, I will be changing my screen. So sorry for this thing. I just change my screen and come back. So hopefully my screen is again visible to everyone. I'm really sorry, it is due to I want to show everything in live, so that's why I'm switching to the browsers. So that's the only reason I have to re-share my screen again and again. So right now I have entered with an employee. This employee self-initialization will be done. So he will be receiving a notification as self-assessment form. So he can view it from here itself, or else in a menu, he can go to HRMS, then appraisal, then my self-assessment. So my KPA will be used to fill my KPA. My self-assessment will be used to fill my self-assessment when appraisal is initiated. Then similarly, these are the approval. Different approval levels are there. So we have a different settings, like KPA setting approval means a manager who will be approving someone KPA will be getting notification this also. If appraisal reporting manager, he is reporting manager, he will be getting in this way, group head, then this, and if it is HOD, in this. So right now we move ahead and we click over here self-assessment. So this is the form which will be visible to us as a self-assessment, where the KPA type, KPA targets will already be with us as per what employee has been set at the starting of a year as his scope. So now what he needs to do, he needs to give his actual achievement, what was target was set, what he has actually done. Was he able to achieve his target? So he need to give his self-explanation for him. If it is in worldly manner, he can mention everything over here. He can justify with it with a rating as per the weightage, he can mention his rating. And if he has some subordinate documents with it, some feedback mails, or we can say some Excels is maintaining, anything. Whatever subordinate documents are there with him, he can attach it with choose file to justify what score he has given to himself. Secondly comes the self-assessment part. If something specific is mentioned to that particular employee, we can capture over here. Getting analytics to show import, or his manager specifies some assessment, he can give rating according to it also. Then comes the other assessment. Other than this, if that employee is performing some extra work for our company, we need to measure that also. We can mention other assessment factor which may be affecting his appraisal. So we can mention this also. Then last part comes here is proposed development plan. Proposed development plan is what he himself thinks that he can achieve his development through what all roles. Means he want to improve, he want to learn something new, or anything, whatever he want to convey to the HR manager or to the manager, he can mention and draft it over here. So right now this thing is fully filled. We have already kept in a draft mode, so we just submit it. So once it is submitted, then it will be submitted and will be going to us reporting manager. So now let me open with this reporting manager again. So reporting manager will be getting notification as employee for reporting manager approval. And you may be getting in as per in the bell icon also, like appraisal approval is there. And he can open through menu button also. So we have 3-4 ways where employee can easily track it, and mails will be there always there to support them. So he can just open it. Yes. So here we have pending for 2 employees. We just save it for 1 employee, or we just open it for save one. 1 second. Just 1 second. So this will be your first screen where you'll be able to see whose performance is measured by whom, what he has given till now, and where are the statuses. So his manager who can also track what employees is getting and where are they lying currently. So anyone is pending in KPI. So let me open for 1 employee. So first comes the KPA factor. So KPA earlier was submitted by an appraisee himself. He himself is given a self-rated. Secondly, his reporting manager will give a rating in the column beside it, that what exactly he scores, whether are they correct. If something is there, he can also give an attachment document. If you have something, he can just, whether he can view look also what document has been attached by an employee. Then comes the self-assessment. Already employee has given and manager can also give his rating score. Then comes the performance feedback. Performance feedback are the factors which are set by an HR to get a performance of an employee, to measure it. Already only KPI are not justifiable factors to measure any employee performances. Like you want to measure their punctuality, their leadership qualities, yes, we can do it through performance feedback, how they are doing in their current scenario. So which can help them to develop further. Then comes the training shield. Training will help us to keep a track how many trainings employee have attended last year, how many trainings he will be attending current year, and what is observation of a manager after the trainings has been done. So for example, if I have attended any training, so my manager can easily track me, yes, last time she has attended this training, so what impacted her, so she can improve by her training, so let her go for training in that way. And he can also keep a fully track of it. If something supportive is there and documents, we can add any training areas we expected which are not mentioned in these above skill sectors, we can definitely maintain it. Like if something technical or something, we can give over. Then next factors comes the performance attribute. So as I said, KPI won't be enough to measure any employee performances. We have other 2 factors also, which we can measure in the term of percentage also to get to know how my employee is doing. So this is one of the performance attributes, which can come as a communication personal impact and something driving for results, business development. So these are something which are not a part of my KPI, but yet it is a part of my performances. So we can track it, and we can track it as per their score as per weightage. So what exactly employee is doing, so we can track it in term of weightage. And if employee wants to give, manager want to give higher weightage, he can justify also. Next comes the potential attribute. Okay. Next comes the potential attribute. So this potential attribute are again are the sum of the other factors where employee can be measured, where employee performances can be traced, where we can have other aspects also from an employee level where we can check it out, or from a manager level we can check that how that employee is doing, which can help for his further growth also and as per for the growth of a company. So both things can be managed. Then once these 3 are measured, one is the KPI, performance attribute and potential attribute. This final score will be coming over here in final score and recommendations. So final score is total of all the 3, KPI, performance and potential. And whatever score he will be getting will be measured in score range achievement. Other than this, if any other inputs manager have, he can mention in given areas. He can mention the inputs like some area. If an employee want to improve, he can mention over here. He can give his inputs and he can mention the time frame also. So everything can be done. Then next is final rating he can give, whether that employee is doing as per his best level or not, need to be promoted or not, and all these things can be measured in these particular terms like transfer, job rotation, all these things can be mentioned over here. Then comes the department rating. Like being a manager, I will be looking for my other employees also. So here I can get a trace for my other employees scores also. So I can get a score, I can get a score summary, who is doing, where all my team members have achieved and how score they are getting. And what is the yearly achievement for any employee? So if anyone is achieving finally yearly, how much he has achieved, right? If it is monthly, then we can measure all this performance monthly. If it is semi-yearly, we can measure semi-yearly. This is the history of an employee. When you have joined my company, how much increments have got. So once all this thing is done by a manager, he need to submit it. So once it is submit, then it is done. It will be going for next level of approval, that is group head or HOD. And same again, group head and manager also need to give the ratings. Next column to reporting manager in all the traces where their performances will be measured. So again, I will be resharing my screen. So now we are back on my screen. So this is the way. So once the performance is done by there, how it goes further. So how it will be traced by an HR. So if group head is done, where it will be going next, and if HOD is done, where it will going next. This is the appraisal things where we have mentioned. Self-assessment part comes when the employee is given an assessment, like when I have got my self-appraisal. So if it is done, it will be in approved status. We have 3 status to measure it: approved, stored, and pending. So like these are in approved and one is pending, we can see it in a pending. So we get to know that it is not being submitted by a employee. Then next comes the performance assessment. Performance assessment, when it is going next to is reporting manager. So once it is approved, then we can check it over here. And it is, if it is pending, it will be showing here. Further, next stage comes the appraisal finalization. Appraisal finalization comes when we have other approval level also. Right now we have only one level, so all are coming in approved status. If it is approved by reporting manager, if it is approved by a reporting manager, but it is pending by his group head or by HOD, then we can easily find it over here. Okay. So we can easily find it over here. And in case if anyone is not able to approve it, then HR admin can do the approval all the same. If the employee is stuck up over in self-assessment, employee can go, manager can go for his self-assessment, HR can go. If it is stuck in performance measurement, yes, he can do that also from here. Like I can show you, I can open and do it from here also. So this is the way I will get the screen and I will get the same screen. I can cross check and fill it. Then comes the appraisal finalization. If it is pending from any side, group head or HOD, we can do it from here. Afterwards, if it is done from everywhere, then it will come to last stage, that is final appraisal approval. What is the navigation for all these things? All these things are here only. Employee self-assessment, we can get it from here. Performance assessment for manager approval is in performance assessment. Appraisal finalization is last screen which we have shown you here. It is also here visible over here. And then comes the final approval. Final approval comes after the employee KPI, final approval stage. Final approval stage is once the employee click over here and if it is submitted, then it go for the it is approved. Final approved means after that there cannot be done any changes in the appraisal which is submitted by an employee. Neither of the side, neither HR can do anything, neither the managers. And after that it will be published to an employee also with the limited details. So once it is done, then we have last stages. I just show you how will it look like also once in last stage I completed. Then is appraisal tracker. Appraisal tracker will give us a complete view for at a company level, at a brief level, that where it is there. Like suppose how many has been approved. If I go for KPI, I can easily track from here from date to date how many I have launched and how many are approved. We can use the other filters also which have given by us. We can use this filter and can easily track. More helpful is we can export it in an Excel. So once export is done, it is good. Then we have appraisal evaluation. Appraisal evaluation part is more helpful to us in case if we have a large organization of 200 to 300 plus employees. If I want to track how many employees I have not initiated, I can track it from here. How many have self-initiated, they have given self, but it is pending, like 2 employees is still pending for me. And if it is approved, I can easily get a track like for these 3 employees, yeah, it is approved from all the level. and I can export it in a second. So it will limit my work. I can easily get a track of all those reports. One last stage is coming. Two things are there. One thing is I just share my screen again for a self-appraisal part. I want to know how looping will be seen. Okay. So you are again able to view my screen. I have again changed my browser. I want to show you how it will be seen by an employee once it is approved. So I just track for any employee. Let me track for him only. So once it is approved, finally saved by an HR, it is published. So how an employee can see what he has given. So employee won't be able to see the full details. As per company level, at the conflict level, we are not able to showing everything, but something will be definitely showing in my performance and closing loop. So here employee can easily track what details he has filled last time and what he will be filling next. So he can easily cap what was his self-assessment, what his performance feedback, and then his training, then his KPI. So he can easily get a record of all those things, what final score he has achieved. Other than this, what are potential attribute, performance attribute, surely won't be getting any details because those are confidential details with the manager and the management. So this was the thing. Right now we will be discussing the last very important part, that is for the reports. So hopefully my screen is again visible. So once everything is done, my publish are there. We have seen how it can be published and viewed. Here, once the final stage is approved, my appraisal part is closed. We have closed the loop, and loop closed can be traced over here. So right now we move ahead for reports navigation. I can easily show what are the navigation for the reports. And one most important is we have the graphical reports also, which will help us to analyze the employee performances as form of a graph. So graphical reports can easily be get by this thing. By system itself also I showed you the navigation, and we can easily trace it through PPT also. So if I go by graphical reports will be viewed over here. Right now only I've browsed, so it may take some time to come. Yeah, it has come. So these are some graphical views. More reports we want to view, we need to click on here, view more reports. So this will be giving us more factors, like this is goal initiation report. Then comes the goal setting status reports, who has initiated the goals. In graphical also we can measure there. Appraisal achievement reports. If we have number of employees, then we can show you. I will show you in my, but also who has approved, how much he has got. Performance assessment status details also we can get it, that how many have submitted, not submitted. If we click, we can get the status also, how many employee has been done. And then is the bell curve. Bell curve related to expectations of an employee, related to ratings what we've set, how it is going in my company, whether my company is able to achieve their goals for all the employees. So we can, yes, we can measure in this format. More helpful reports in Excel formats, we have the navigation for them also. So here will be need to go to reports, normal reports of payroll, and we have another section that is HRMS reports. In HRMS reports, we have major of reports. It is containing all the reports related to appraisal, trainings and things. But we have lot many reports related to appraisal only, like employee self-assessment, performance assessment form. Then we comes the here comes the employee KPA, then performance improvement letter, training appraisal graphical reports. So you can achieve the graphical reports from here also. But right now I will be showing you how we can get the appraisal, these things. For an appraisal, we have a lump sum lot many reports in orange, which may be helpful to you. in a vast way to get a full big knowledge or a big picture about all the employees in a one shot. So we have all these reports will be helping you. So few of the reports I have downloaded and kept, and I will be sharing with you the same. Once again. So yes, so my first report same will be downloaded from customized report. One is the appraisal summary report. So when you open the appraisal summary report, it has all the basic details about the employees. One is the department wise, branch wise, employee code, employee name, date of joining, and it has the further details. What is the experience
I'm
of
sorry
staff.
to interrupt you, Bhavna, in between, but your screen is not visible.
Yeah, I view it. Actually, it is disconnected by me. I share it again. Yeah, sure, Mohit.
Yeah, please, yeah.
So Mohit, is it visible now? Just
Still
confirm
not
me. And
visible, Bhavna.
still not visible? Okay, I just share with you. Okay. So is it visible now?
No,
No, not
Still
yet.
not yet.
No, not yet.
Just wait, it take little time.
It may be taking time actually. So once it is there, just let me confirm me, else I will find different way to show the reports. So is it visible? Can anyone confirm me?
No, it's not visible.
Okay. Last time I tried, else I will show you another way.
Fine, Bhavna.
Okay, I just show you through PPT. 1 second.
Fine.
Yeah. Okay, just give me a second, Sonia. I just move to PPT and show you over there.
Sure.
Hold on. So this is the way actually my PPT will be going through. So once everyone receives the PPT, please have a look at it. It will also give you a wide picture of all the things what we have discussed right now in this session. So this was just a going through all the slides. Hopefully, once you receive it, you can go in detail. So these are all the graphical reports which we have discussed earlier. This is bell shape. If we have large data in our system, how this will look like.
Still, your screen is not visible. I'm sorry, Bhavna. I'm interrupting again and again.
No issues, Bhavna. You can set up your PC. Till then, by the time we can take the FAQs.
Yeah, you can take the FAQs.
In the audience, I request all the attendees, if you have any questions, please raise your hands. I'll unmute them. Okay, Onkar sir has raised the hand. Sir, I'm unmuting you. Onkar sir, now you can ask the question. Might be Onkar ji just left the meeting. No issues. Those who have the questions in their mind, they can raise the hand. I'll unmute them. Onkar sir, if you have the question, you can ask us directly by unmuting yourself. Okay, Bhavna, you can complete your report section.
Okay, so sorry for the interruption. Due to network, it was not being viewed by everyone. So we have received again. Same navigation is there as shown you in live reports, HRMS reports, and appraisal graphical reports and customized reports. So here is the graphical report section where we are seeing the bell curve, which I have shown you with less records. Here it is with more records. So it will be viewed like this. As per our ratings, what we have set, like expected, exceeds expectations, exceptional, exceeds requirement, like this. So what all ratings we are setting, accordingly it will be coming with us. This is the goal initiation part. Then goal setting status, how much goal has been initiated, what people are doing, means how many have submitted by an employee or not. So we can get a record, a trace of it from here also in a better view. So same is appraisal achievement details. Then is performance assessment status details, like how many have submitted the assessments, where it is pending, so we can get in picture view also. Last is the range allocated and percentage achieved. What range we have allocated to our employees in initial of the time while initiating the appraisal, and what actually our company employees have achieved. So we can get to know. This is the navigation for the report section, customized Excel reports. So Excel reports, this is the one of the reports which was related to performance assessment, like department versus appraisal report. Where I was trying to show you in Excel was an appraisal report, which is detail about an employee with all the status captured in detail, where it is approved, how much score employee have get, everything. So same thing report is there. It is in Excel format. It is a huge column, so we just captured few over here. So same is with achievement versus appraisal report. So here achievement versus appraisal. What appraisal was there, how department is, what everyone have achieved, we can get it from here. Then it's yearly appraisal report. How much employee have got it, if it appraisal is run yearly, what will be their scoring, we can get to know from here. So this is the appraisal status report, where my appraisal is, whether it is completed. If all of a sudden I have to submit a report for appraisal status, so we have two ways. One is from the appraisal tracker, we can directly export it. Second is this Excel. And this is KPI status report. If all of a sudden we want to use it, we can just download it and can use it. And then this is all with the reports. These are not the full reports. We have more other reports also. We have yearly status reports, appraisal summary reports with more and more columns. But that we can view it as we check in the system. So while concluding on the appraisal module, I can easily say, yes, we can easily manage, we can trace everything in our employee for an employee from the state that he has joined my company till now, how many increments he have got, what performances he has given me from past years, that all can be traced, which can be beneficial for an organization also, as per as an employee personal growth also, personal and professional growth also. So this way, Orange HRMS system can help you to measure it. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, Sonia, I hand over to you now.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the wonderful presentation. I'll request all the attendees, if they have any question, please raise your hands. I'll unmute them. Taking few of the names from panel. Anil ji is there in audience. Chaitanya ji is there. Deepa Vinod ji is there. Krishna Nandan is there. Kunal ji is there. Nana is there. There are a lot of people. I request all the attendees to please ask the questions.
Bhavna ji, I do have a question here.
Okay.
Am I audible, Bhavna ji?
Yes, yes, you are audible, Mr. Mohit.
Okay.
Yeah, go for
Yeah,
it.
thank you. I do have a question. See, you have rightly told that there are multiple scenarios on the market are ongoing, such as quarterly in the market they are reviewing, half yearly one also they are reviewing, and yearly one also companies are reviewing the performance. So, what is the best way as far as our, I mean, the OTL's expertise is concerned? What is the best way to capture the this performance vision?
Mohit,
Yeah.
Mohit, as per OTL vision, we always suggest like first we should go in a simple way. Like if you are getting started with an PMS in your organization, first go with half yearly and yearly. Once you have achieved that level smoothly, your employees have gone through it, everyone is aware of the process in the system and everyone is aware how it need to be done. Yes, we can go ahead with the quarterly also, with the monthly also, the way we want, because it is totally on organization level how they want to measure the performance of their employees, and it depends upon the work criteria, industry type also, what sort of industry we are dealing with, what are the work scenarios we have. Accordingly, we to measure the employee performances. So if your company demands, if your work demands, your business demand is there for monthly, yes, go for it. If your business demand is there for quarterly, go for it. But Orange will suggest if you are new to enter to a PMS, please yearly, year once or 1 year or 2 years, go for yearly or half yearly, so that your employees may get habitual to it and they can understand the system well. Then we can get the complications level also. Even we have other factors also. We want to go for other complications also, we can set the rating differently for different departments. But all those are only achievable when we are good, we have done successfully 1 or 2 easy PMS modules, so that it is everyone is aware of these things and it goes smooth run and it is successful in a company at a company level.
Yeah. Thank you, Bhavna ji. Thank you. I have one more question actually that I would like to ask to Ankur sir actually. Ankur sir, good evening. I hope you're healthy and you're safe. My question is actually about the expertise of Orange Techno Lab, and I would like to. I hope I'm audible perfectly.
Yes, Moise, let's continue.
Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. So I would like to ask one simple question. I mean, we must be having implemented a lot of other customers from multiple industries even also. So are we suggesting any KPIs and KRAs even also? I mean, our team are going to help us to streamline the process, sir?
Yeah, definitely. Mohit, it depend on the requirement and industry. So what we recommended, uh, uh, will arrange a functional consultant, those who require to implement PMS. They will do the study for 2 hours, half a day, and study and recommend them the KRA KPI. And we have now a lot big bank also, so that can also be shared to the customer.
Okay, thanks, sir. Thanks. Thanks.
Requesting other audience to please raise your hands or ask the questions directly. I have unmuted all the attendees, so you can unmute yourself, can raise the questions. Fine. If anybody has questions, they can raise out the questions directly on feedback@orangewebtech.com. Even you can drop the email on support@orangewebtech.com. One more announcement is there. We are coming up with a new session that is based on the induction analysis. And the session is on 17th of July next month. I'll share invites to all the attendees and existing client. Hope to see you all together into the next session. Till then, thank you so much. Take care and be safe at your home. Bye-bye.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you, attendants. And thank you, Bhavna, for having a wonderful session.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, everyone. So giving your valuable time to us. Hope session would be beneficial for you all.
So we can proceed for the closure of this session. Once again, thank you everyone for joining today's session. See you again next month, 17th of June.